Hi, Aries. How's it going? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your next 3 months reading, which is going to be for July, August, and September. I'll have three columns with three different decks. I will clarify. The first column is your personal spiritual message. The second column is relationships, whether that be love, family, business, partnerships, what have you. And the third is going to be career and finance. So let's get started. I will also be pulling three sacred traveler oracle cards and two tea leaf um, fortune cards at the end of the reading. So let's get started. Spirit, give me guidance for Aries. What do they need to know for their highest good? For personal, is this three? This is three, so this is going to be your cards. All right. You have the Eight of Swords, the Chariot, and the Page of Pentacles. All right, let's see what we're going to get for relationships. What do we have for relationships for Aries, July, August, September? What do we have for Aries for July, August, September for relationship spirit? Please and thank you. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. I'd greatly appreciate that for any. All right, let's see what we get for you. These cards are so slippery. All right. Your first card is the Eight of Swords again. Wow. Okay, we have Justice. And we have the Three of Pentacles. What's going on, Aries? A lot of restricted energy. Like, what are you in your head about something? I feel like that needs to be released for you. It's like, are you overthinking, overanalyzing right now? It's like all you have to do is release yourself from these restrictive thoughts and turn around towards that castle. And you see the chariot here with the castle. It's like you just need to make the decision to move. All right, let's see. What do we have for? We have the lovers. This is Korean finance, 10 of cups, and the 9 of wands. All right. So let's talk about this real quick before I start clarifying for you. I'm getting here that your thoughts are getting the best of you, like stuck energy, right? And instead of thinking maybe it's like you're thinking instead of what could go right, you're thinking what could go wrong, right? And that's where we tend to go as humans is we always tend to think about the negative thing because our minds are so very powerful, right? And it's like instead we need to change that focus and we need to change that way of thinking around. It's time to do everything in your power here to maintain a mental space that is clear and focused in the direction of your goals and desires. And I think that's why the chariot's here. You know, you have a major arcana in each row, and it's like spirit, the divine, God, what higher power, whatever it is you believe in, is trying to guide you. And I feel like in every aspect of your life, in every one of every month, and it's like in July, August, September, I think there's going to be a lot of eye awakening moments here. We'll see once I clarify, but that's just the energy I'm getting. I do feel like some of you need to take a step back and take a little bit of a mental break or a vacation to kind of help you just kind of gather your thoughts. Excuse me, but definitely be patient with yourself. I feel like a firm foundation here is important, and know that like something firm and grounded can't be rushed, but at the same time you do need to take action. From the relationship perspective, I am getting like you're finding it perhaps hard to trust again. And look, this can be in work, relationship, a family member, business. You definitely put this towards what you're feeling and how it relates to you. But, at the same time, I do feel like sometimes we can be at worst enemies And this goes for this here because we tend to get into our head. You could also be questioning here, can you trust somebody? Is somebody cheating on me? Are they being dishonest? Are they working with someone else? Whatever that means for you, okay? But in any type of relationship, there must be balance, right? So I do feel like you're coming into play here and weighing the pros and cons. Um, and there is an overwhelming and restricted feeling by a situation where decisions do need to be made based on honesty and fairness. Okay, like that is what I'm getting. And you're needing to face your fears and acknowledge that you do have the power to change things. And some of you may be seeking out help from a therapist, a counselor, priest, pastor, or what have you, that could definitely benefit you in some way. Okay, or even speaking to the people or person in this situation. From a career and financial perspective, you have the lovers, the 10 of cups, and the 9 of wands, and it's like a lot of hard work and commitment here is going to lead to a positive outcome, which could even lead to a positive career change or shift in perspective, or some type of promotion, okay, like leveling up here. But I do feel a sense that what you're doing serves a greater purpose, and that's how you feel as well. It's very rewarding for you. All right, so let's go ahead and start clarifying. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Aries for July, August, September? We're in June. All right, let's see. Your first card is the Hermit, and I got these upside down. So let me fix this. So you have the Hermit, right? Yes, definitely introspection here, going within oneself, healing whatever you feel needs to be healed. Let me keep going and then I'll do everything because I, let's see, why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here? You hold the answers within. Ace of Swords, definitely getting that clear, concise, getting clear on what it is you want, what you want to achieve, taking action, a new beginning here. I love the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. It tells me, a new beginning. Just wanted to pop out. And the Two of Swords. So, a lot of, I feel like communication too is going to be key, even communicating with oneself, like taking this and going within, because you do hold answers, that you need, you hold the answers to the questions you have. Um, take a step back, um, needing to quiet your mind and taking the rain to seek some type of deeper clarity. It's like, however, spirit is trying to illuminate your path here to start fresh towards continued personal growth and empowerment. And that's what, the stars in here. So it's like, I'm just getting this feeling of just things moving forward for you. Okay, you are in a position of control and power here and do have the mental clarity and skills with the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. It's like I'm envisioning the Magician, because it's like I really feel like you're equipped with the right tools that you need to succeed. You just need to have faith in yourself and remember, like, with the right mindset and determination, anything is possible. Okay. And I feel like valuable insight is coming, like something's going to click for you. Um, but again, a lot of this is self-imposed by that overthinking, negative thinking. And that is so hard. I've been there. It's so hard to overcome. But over the next 3 months, I feel like you're really working through that. Okay. And things are going to start getting better. So just take a deep breath, like, and just believe and tell yourself every day, like, I can do this. I got this. All right, let's see in relationships why the Eight of Swords is in relationships. Why is the Eight of Swords in relationships? You have the King of Swords. A lot of air energy going on here. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You don't have to, or you could have that heavily in your chart somewhere. But it's like a lot of air energy. And again, I think you could start maybe even, being Gemini season is ahead. No, we're actually in Gemini season, aren't we? Like I feel like this is the energy that you're going into at the moment or you're in, right? So even though this is for July, August, September. So why is the Justice card here? Why is the Justice card here? Why is the Justice card here for Aries, please? And thank you. All right. 10 of Cups. Look at that. 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Yeah, things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. Why is the Page of Pentacles? Three of Pentacles, sorry. Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? I think you're needing to get very clear on what it is you want as well. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So, with the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords, valuable insight is coming. It's like that's what it's like. It's here. It's here. Now's the time. Is what I keep getting. There is a rational approach that's going to be needed in order to overcome any type of barriers. Okay, and to cut through any illusion. Um, and that's what I keep getting. Mental barriers. Well, I don't know why. I keep getting that. Approach things with a level head and careful thought because like the mental barriers and limiting beliefs need to be recognized and overcome. Okay. And again, this can be in any type of relationship. Um, with the Justice and the Ten of Cups, it's about fair and balance. And I want to say commitment is coming, but let me say this without making it seem like it's coming across the wrong way. Okay. So hear me out. Don't cause problems where there aren't any. Okay. But at the same time, like make sure you're clear on what it is you want. So what do I mean by that? Like, sometimes we tend to get so much in our head that we see things and it's more of an illusion. It's more of it's not real. It's our perception that we're seeing something in the wrong way because that's kind of how our mind is trained to think or based on our past experiences. And that's what I feel. And we've all done it. Okay, myself included. So let me just throw that out there. I am not here to judge anyone. What I'm saying is we all do it to just recognize it and be aware, not to sabotage something before something really happens because I feel like this is really good. I feel like, if this is a relationship from a love perspective, that it's about communication and giving that fair balance, knowing your worth yourself and not giving all your pentacles to someone else. And I love the Three of Pentacles because I also feel like you're very like-minded with this person, okay? And you are in a position of attracting this individual. All right, and it's just a lot of collaborative energy here. Now, from a business perspective, I will say this is beautiful. Like, I feel like a successful business partnership that's going to bring in financial success. Okay. We did speak of any type of relationship. So, again, you take that as it resonates. So, let's see why the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Wands is here. Spirit, give me guidance. Why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here? It's like I finally feel like you're getting through. So, like by August, you're getting to a place of making the decision to live in happiness in a better place. Okay? Why is the Lovers here? We have the Death. Yeah, you're transforming. You're making the decision to transform, to move forward, to have that awakening and moving forward and to free yourself of all of the heaviness and restraints. Ten, again, geez, I can't make this up. Like, yeah, Like I just kind of told you what this means here. With the 10 of cups and the 8 of swords, it's like you're freeing yourself of this restraint now. Because if you notice the 8 of swords, okay, is the big cards here. Now it's the smaller cards saying, no, I am now going to select my happiness over whatever this restraint is. Okay, like you can't make this up. I just kind of reiterated what came out before it came out. Why the Nine of Wands? Why the Nine of Wands? Yeah, I mean, these both came out. I feel like you're letting your guard down somewhat and you're getting out, the 8 to the 9, but this is getting out of those fears and anxiety, and it's like, that's funny. It's not funny, but you have the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Wands here in the upright. It's like, you've accepted the things that haven't gone right. You've been hurt, you've been in pain, but you're not going to allow your past to define your future here. Now, from a business perspective, okay, career and finances, and I didn't mean to go off on that tangent, but I feel like your reading is like some of the other readings I've done. It's like a whole story here, okay? Um, there is an ending, okay, on one phase and going into another. Again, you could be changing jobs or careers completely. And you know what? Some of you may have lost a job or getting let go or something like that, right? But it's like I'm getting the death of the old you, any toxic thoughts, behaviors, letting go of the past, embracing the new and moving forward. It is a period, this is going to be a period of intense emotional and professional challenges, but it's going to lead to some type of breakthrough, some type of new beginning here. And although these cards are reversed, I'm getting like, I read intuitively, like you're coming around, and it's like it's going to require you to have it's going to be a time of intense effort and perseverance as you navigate, okay, your challenges and work towards your goals. But like keep going, don't allow that to stop you, okay? So let me pull your three sacred traveler oracle cards, and then I'm going to pull two tea leaf fortune cards for you. Spirit, give me guidance. What does Aries need to know for their highest good for the next 3 months, please? And thank you. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Yeah, I feel like you need to be open and honest with yourself, right? And here we go. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. And we spoke about that with the 10 of cups, right? All right, so let's pull. We have career. Can't make that up. So we have career, and I'm going to pull another one. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. And I feel like maybe you're dissatisfied with your career right now, or maybe you're just dissatisfied with the things going on, but you can change that. I'm going to pull another card. 10, temporary situation. This is only temporary. You will see your way out of this, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.